Welcome to Primo RV Center and a brand new 2022 197BH in Gulfstream's Trailmaster series. This was our #1 selling family floor plan in 2021, so super popular with those looking to pull with an SUV. If you've got an SUV rated at that 5,000 pound sort of rating level, this is an ideal fit for a lot of families who, especially with their kids growing, because it does have those larger bunks, but keeps it again to a smaller tip to tail size, which does allow you access to more campsites, especially in provincial parks. Up front, we do supply a full 20-pound tank here. We have a standard 24 series battery that will come with it, and then you have the option to upgrade to a bigger 31 series battery, which a lot of our customers do, because there is a new accessory on this one, which we'll talk about inside. So we've got this great 8-foot awning, so it comes out, gives you lots of shade, which it just has done for me today. So gives you lots of area to be outside, which is where you're going to be most of the time. We've got two great big bunk windows here. The bottom one, much like this window I put out in the center, is an emergency exit window. So they can be open while it's raining, which is a really great feature, and you have 3 of those on this small coach. We also have some storage here at the very back, so a great place to hide away a few things for the outdoors. And we've got the steady steps here as we come in, so they anchor to the ground so the trailer's not rocking and rolling as people walk in and out. And then you've got something to secure your step here as you come inside. So the 197 has a wonderful Murphy bed here at the front. So a great feature on this particular Murphy bed is there is full storage underneath that couch. So it's a great place to hide away your bedding. I mentioned that emergency exit window, so you have one just at the end here, so you get some great cross flow with your screen door, but also there's a secondary one here at the dinette, and then you have that one in the back in your bed area. So there is a ton of ventilation here that you can leave open even when the weather isn't great. So very simple, 2 pins to drop this down, couch folds flat, and you've now got your bed, so very simple to make. And then we do have some storage here on the side, so some great hanging storage, great spot to throw away some shoes in there. And even in the corner here, you could set up a little side mat here to keep more shoes there as people come in and just kick them off. So we've got LED lighting throughout. Great AC unit on the roof here, so lots of cooling power. As we come in the door, we do have our monitor panel here, so that'll show us how full our battery is in terms of the charge, how full our black and fresh and gray water tanks are. We've got our switch for gas and electric hot water tank. We've got a water pump. We've got 2 lights here, switches, so you can easily turn on the mid lights here, and then we've got our awning switch. And then as we come in, just to our left, we have a dinette, which can be that 4th bed option, so we will drop down and make a bed that's of a good length, and it's also, again, sort of that double width. Lots of ventilation there, as you mentioned, and we've got a great kitchen here. Lots of storage for pots and pans below, cutlery. We've got a central furnace right below that. Big sink that's divided in the middle for you, with some window here to be able to, again, get any fumes out. We've got 2 burners here for you. Great little plug-in in the center there. Great spot to put your coffee maker for the morning, where you also have plugs on the outside as well. And we've got our microwave up top with a great place to be able to put our plates and our glasses. And as we enter back to the bedroom area, we've got our fridge. So this is the new feature here. This is a fully 12-volt fridge. So it will work off battery power as well as when you plug in. So there is no propane element to this, which does allow it to be a lot bigger. So it has a lot more residential feel if you've had a more traditional RV fridge of the past. And then you've got a separate freezer as well. So this would be a great unit to upgrade the battery on, because you do have a 12-volt fridge. And then we've got some great options for 100-watt folding solar panels, which would be a great add-on for those times when you may not have that powered site, or in a jam you take one without a site just to extend your stay. Great storage here above the dinette, and then we've got our stereo system here, so everything's centralized for the 2 sets of speakers inside and out. It is wired for television, and that is something we can put in for you here at Primo RV Center, whether that's just the mount or with the TV as well. Just below that, we've got our thermostat for our furnace. In the roof, we do have a great vent here in the middle. Gives us lots of light, but again, anything that in terms of cooking wise, we can make sure we can vent out. And then towards the back, again, those beds that the kids won't outgrow. So massive beds here. If you've got younger children, you could certainly have a couple of them sharing. You could certainly use one as storage if you only had one. So it is a wonderful unit to, again, to be able to tow with those smaller vehicles. But if your kids are getting kind of that age 10, 12, where they're really growing, you have a unit here that they're not going to outgrow, which is great. Nice high ceilings here as well, so if someone's taller, I'm a full 6 feet, I'd have absolutely no problems in this shower. I've got a skylight as well to help me in that regard. Toilet, vanity, lots of storage. We've got a medicine cabinet, as well as plugins for you back here. So again, nice 3-piece bath. So in a pinch, you can do everything in your own unit and won't necessarily have to use what's in the campground. This is our very last 197 BH that we know of for sure that we're going to see this year. So we may well get some more for the fall, but at this point there are no guarantees. So if this is a model that you are interested, we are in the first week of May. I would highly recommend that you reach out to us just so we can tell you if it's available. Everything is kind of going quickly in these smaller models, but if we happen to get our hands on an extra one, we'll certainly put that one up as well. But I would certainly do not delay in reaching out if this is a model that you have an interest in. Thanks so much, and we look forward to having you here at Primo RV Center.